Danganronpa. Okay. I'm ready for this. We're in the end game now. I'm pretty sure the people that are alive right now are the ones that make it all the way through the end. I don't think anyone else is gonna die. We'll see. I have new accessories that I can't figure out how to get it centered because, there we go. I finally decided to leave my camera so that people can read the thing behind me because I have a nice camera now. You can read the thing behind me, kind of, sort of. And everything's backwards for me and it's stressing me out. But yeah, I have these little clippy clips. Can't quite see them because of my glasses. Little moon, little star, matching necklace. It turns my neck green and makes me kind of itchy, so I can't wear it every day, which is super sad because I love it. But yeah, it's a cute little vintage shop. And also when I was buying these, I was like, getting these stars. And I always wear my little stars. And my favorite earrings are stars. And my tattoo, got star tattoo. I think I have a brand. So that's pretty fun. But yeah, let's play this freaking game, dude. So this is post Chiaki execution. So sad. So sad. Honestly, kind of silly if you ask me. Also, I brought a little snack, forgetting the fact that we're done with the trial and that I'm gonna have to voice act. Take little bites here and there, I guess. A WOD? That's funny. I missed a notification from a little while ago. Anyway, can I get a log real quick? That's what we were talking about. How Jemai wanted to say thank you to her. Oh my god, it's been so long. I mean, it's been the usual amount of time that it usually is when I stream. But it feels like a lot longer for some reason this time. Maybe because my meds are working really well and I'm having like good, full, productive days. I'm feeling great, by the way. Okay. As for Chiaki, she regularly took on the role of point man during the class trials, as did Nagito too. And not only was she the traitor, she was Nagito's killer too. Pedantics. I'm still pissed off about this, actually. Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you'll need to rely on them. Wait, does that mean? Now that the annoying rabbit is gone as well. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Is she actually gone? I refuse to believe that. All of the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone. Are you serious? We can really leave this island?
I shall now.
Yep. Congratulations. With this, I shall announce the end of the killing school trip. And what's the twist? For you 5 who've survived up until now, I shall give you the right to graduate.
5?
Yeah, 5. Thank you for all your hard work. Are you really okay with that? What do you mean? There are still 2 days left. If you were acting like your usual self, you'd be setting things up so another killing happens right away. You're right. Stop it! What are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind? Oh, he's Mr. Monokuma now that he's doing something nice. I see. Also, you said U5 like you were emphasizing that part. I almost said something about it. Like, why did they highlight it? There was a secret student in the previous game. There hasn't been one in this game. Although I'm still holding out a small amount of hope that the ultimate weapon is a person. Because that's how the naming conventions work in this game. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying it's the end already, even though there are still 2 days left, right? And I also went through a whole crisis because I realized that in the previous game 6 people lived. And I had predicted it for 5. I gotta keep clicking buttons so that I can see where this goes.
Huh?
It matters that there are 5 people left? Are you planning to make a volleyball game? Volleyball team? You need 6 people for volleyball. Why is that a pre-programmed line? Don't stay quiet. Say something. What's your actual purpose? You're our enemy and an enemy of the Future Foundation, so what's your true identity?
Hey,
If the Future Foundation is the world ender, then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created. Huh? Get the Hajime Hall counter started, dude. I don't have the King of Flub today to keep track for me.
no.
Well, you'll just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. That timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles.
Hey,
And when that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all of your questions answered in one go. And then you guys will need to find out for yourselves just how messed up this new world is.
Hey.
Huh? A new world? Don't go saying new shit all of a sudden.
Yep.
Well, just think of the remaining 2 days as a countdown. Wait, until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus. While you're at it, you should enjoy your life on this tropical island to the fullest. Will I get free time? Do I get free time? Hang on, where am I at? I finished Kazuichi. I was starting to hang out with Chiaki and I was curious about hanging out with Nagito, so that's both out of the cards. Who's even still alive here? That's not the better way to look at it. Fuyuhiko, Sonia, Akane, Kazuichi. Well, Fuyuhiko, Sonia, and Akane are the ones I can talk to. And we all know that I have been not an Akane hater, but an Akane ignorer. So it'd probably be either Sonia or Fuyuhiko, and between those two, it's gotta be Fuyuhiko. I'm not even gonna roll the dice for this one. That's how I feel. Of course, I've made this decision and I might not actually get free time. Because once you leave this island, your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you. Oh, 2 of them. Oh, my mortgage payment went through. Thank goodness. Ooh. I should have been quicker on the draw with that. Could have been chewing while it was fading. Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. The laughter just kept going forever. I feel like at this point in the previous game, like, we had so many more, like, hints and clues about, like, I don't know, things. It just felt like we had more of an idea, like, oh, the mastermind and the headmaster, and one of them is probably Monokuma, and, you know, the hints about, like, with the photos of them all, like, I don't know, this feels like, I've been feeling this way too about, like, the characters in general, like, it feels less connected. Like, there's less, like, interpersonal connections between the characters. They're all just kind of like individuals who are in the same place. But like the only like real sense of connection that we saw between other characters was kind of just Sonya and Gundam, which lasted like 10 minutes. Anyway. Yeah, but I have no idea what could possibly be coming next. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, it doesn't matter at all. Damn, this is my worst round yet for finding the hidden Monokuma plushies. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. Monokuma Theater? No Monokuma Theater. Oh! Crumbies. God damn it. Seems crumbly as hell. Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. That's why I didn't look back on everything that happened up till now. I didn't think about what was going to happen. I just kept praying that nothing else would happen. And burrowed deep into my sheets as if I were trying to hide. In doing so, I was somehow trying to endure the long day. And then, the sun finally set. What, did you just lay around all day, Hajime? There's 2 days. What, are you gonna lay around the next day too, or are we just gonna skip it? Might as well just have been lined up with the countdown. What the hell's the point? The day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying that nothing happens. We're not even getting a ding-dong bing-bong. Which reminds me. Hello? I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. I guess that isn't needed anymore. I don't believe it. Is everything really going to end? What is everything anyway? How far? How much is everything? If we leave this island, is everything going to end? There's still so much we don't know. That's what I was saying. About our school memories, the Future Foundation, Hope's Peak Academy, Monokuma's true purpose. Can we really end this and turn our back on all that? And not just that. If we're really leaving, then where are we going? To Hope's Peak Academy? That was my last night at Jabberwock Island. At a place where my worries didn't even matter. Everything was about to end. Oh, whoa. Shall it end in the morning, or what? I feel like I had a fun dream, somehow. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. I just got paranoid real quick that I'm muted. Hello? Yeah. Okay, everything's fine. Also, wow, you can just super duper hear my vent, huh? It sounds horrible. That's right. It's the last day. According to Monokuma, suddenly my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear that I had never felt before. A fear like I had been abandoned in this world. Completely, utterly alone. With nobody left on this island. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonya. Like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. Well, you wouldn't know, Hajime! You spent the whole day laying in bed! I suddenly couldn't believe in anything. Like everything in this world was nothing but lies. Oh. Ah! Sorry, I'm not gonna give that my all. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage hello? I said it twice. Hajime, are you gonna actually rush out of the cottage? Oh! Oh! Now. Hello? Hajime was a robot the entire time. When I left the cottage, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
Ah, Hajime. Good timing. Don't tell me this is gonna be like all just a dream. Good timing. What do you mean?
See?
Remember Nagito's video message that we found at the factory? Hello? Yeah, when we were dealing with the bomb ruckus. What about it?
Well?
Apparently there was more to that message inside that laptop. Huh? Can I get a huh?
Yep.
We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial? Hang on one sec. Let me update the stream info with a huh? Did he set it up so he wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial? Hello? Is Hajime not going to comment on Chiaki at all? Why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nagito planned to leave this as a will. Nagito's will? Where is it right now? We were just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Who else is going to be there? Because if Chiaki's alive, who else could be alive? Got it. The restaurant. Obviously not Nagito, right? He's not commenting on it at all. He glitched. He literally glitched. Or did he glitch or did the world glitch? She's still crossed out, and everyone else is crossed out, so it's not gonna show me. It's not gonna show me who's here. Or anywhere. Gotta keep my friend updated. He's not gonna be on for a bit, but I know I know he's gonna want my reactions. Just a try. Okay, yeah. I should hurry over to the restaurant. Everyone should be waiting. Who is everyone? Oops. I'm not gonna see anyone along here. No way. Okay. Real quick. Oh, okay, she's fine. It's not exploded. Hello? Can I go up, please? Shoot, I should have seen if I could check anything else, see if what Hajime's like monologue about it was. Okay, who's here?
Yo!
Hey, you're late! Is it true? Nagito really left another message? Real quick. Hang on, sorry. Did Chiaki say one day? A day or so, okay. I was wondering how exact the time was, because we know that 2 days was supposed to have passed, or this is the second day. Not. Okay. Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her! She was the one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster. Oh. Pause. My heart. Thank God the hamsters are safe! Oh my god. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster, and I found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well.
A coincidence, you say? Wrong. That is the will of causality guiding you. This too must be the will of causality. My boy's back. Hello? What is happening? Why would Miss Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? I never would have that. Brother, you are on thin ice. You have been one of my top favorites this whole game, but I will not stand for this. Also, she said Gundam's hamster. Gundam appeared, and now he's saying that she was on a walk with Gundam.
Damn right.
So anyway, let's hurry up and play it. Yeah, you're right. No one is reacting to the other people popping up. Does that mean that... Well, I guess Kazuichi kind of is, but does this mean they didn't see Gundam? Or Gundam popped up and it's not out of the usual for them either? What is going on? He wasn't standing there though.
I wonder who's watching this message.
Oh, he's not voicing the whole thing? Okay, well, fuck me then. Is it the traitor from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. Ended the way he hoped it would.
Damn it.
Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor. Damn it. It was just as Monokuma said. Now, the highlighted there is making me feel like there's some sort of connection to when it was highlighted in Monokuma's text that he said the 5 of you. So, he really set up the traitor as the killer? And then he even tried to make them survive the trial? But why would he do that? Oh! See, now I can't get all excited about him being back because it's apparently not actually Byakuya. It's some just fucking guy. Some random guy. Hello? Enough with your useless talk. It appears there's still more. Yeah, they'd like disappear. But if everyone but the traitor is watching this video, then unfortunately, I guess I lost. That outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believe in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore. Also, if Hajime's hallucinating, how can we trust any of this? I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me. Now then, let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. The special prize in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page, knew it. But anyway, I was totally surprised. I mean... No! Oh, what is it? The Future Foundation's traitor must have known that truth all along. What? Is it supposed to be like me as a player, me Pogo, experiencing glitches that are coming across as a viewer? Or is it supposed to be like Hajime is glitching out? Did Hajime hear that and have that knowledge? And so, I was able to learn the truth about this world and resolved to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I wanted to become a protagonist myself. Yeah, what the hell, man? But now that I know that truth, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mystery and the Future Foundation, he's raising all your hopes. But only so he can lead you to unimaginable despair. Yeah, there's a trick to it. Plus, Monokuma is trying to show that despair to someone. To me, Pogo? Perhaps that someone is... seriously pissing me off? Hang on. This is something. Hell and ice. That's like Gundam-y. At the end there it says something. I can't tell what it's supposed to be saying before. This is only something so happy. It's so happy. What? Jeez, what a hopeless truth. Who is Monokuma's true identity? How could they come up with a plan like that?
Now then.
But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there is a specific place you need to go. The key to enter that place is that message you found at the Nezumi Castle. Are you going to tell it to us?
Well,
Are you going to tell it to me, Pogo? Normally, you'd need a bunch of steps to enter that place. But since that message gets rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. Do we get to go through Nezumi Castle and get all the... Do we get to do another escape room? It was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monami. But that has nothing to do with me. Ah, you guys still think you're not gonna die or something? Stop it, don't stop. Don't stop. I had to hide this until my plan came to an end, but I guess now's a nice time to announce it, right? So then, I'll announce the password. Is it just gonna glitch out? Hang on! Also, I'm so excited about this music specifically. Ooh! We haven't got a lot of this song specifically, and it, oh my god, it, like, brings such, like, the way they established it in the first game, ooh, so good. And also fucking Leon? Leon? That is the password that was written in Nezumi Castle. You have to use that to enter that specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will be the foundation of this world's hope. Sorry, keeping my friend updated. And if that really happens, praise me. Don't think I will! Tell others what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Choose different words, please. Respect me. The more you talk, the less I want to do that.
please tell me the ultimate hope.
I will not. You can never take that from Makoto. What the fuck is going on? This was Nagito's final message. That 11037 number that Nagito said was the password. Oh! There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter that ancient ruin. Hey, hey. Hey. There it is. Hey. Hey. You better hurry, I think. Let's go before the countdown reaches 0. Who else is gonna pop up? You're right. Let's go. So this was this other person that was trying to be all mysterious. That was like, oh, they'll make it to the end. This is what they meant. Hello? Okay. I'm looking at it. To go to the trouble of preparing something like this, Nagito was unpredictable until the very end.
Easy up high.
Now then, let us make haste to the ancient ruin. As long as we work together, we will not lose to Monokuma or anyone else.
Damn right.
Looks like the others have left already. We should go too. The others? Who you go? What, are you scared now? Of course not. Let's crush Monokuma's plan. You're right. There's nothing to worry about, since everyone's here, so they do see them? Alright! Looks like it's finally my turn! I'll punch Monokuma so hard he'll go flying around the world! Yeah, you almost died last time and almost got Nekomaru killed, so as long as Coach Nekomaru and me are here, we won't lose! Just leave it to us!
There's something wrong with you.
That bastard Nagito, he was screwed up until the very end. What was that praise me crap?
Of course not.
After all the crap he put us through, there's no way we'll ever do that. Is there anything else to look in here than besides the huge? Glad I looked at that. Hello? We're not alone. We're always together, you know? I do not. Now's not the time to investigate this thing. I need to hurry over to the ancient ruin. Well, I'm going to. Hello? When I accidentally wrote Chihiro instead of Chiaki, was that some sort of like, was I like possessed by whatever is going on right now? I still have literally the note card right here. Guess we'll go! Only the one that was like the thing that was in reference to other people is letting me investigate it. Is this, wait, hang on, is this song really called New World Order? I just saw the end of it. I'm gonna be pissed off. New World Order. Christ. Yeah, I guess I'll go outside. Oh! May I? Now's not the time to relax. I need to hurry to the ancient ruin on the second island. Oh, right. Oh! This is the music that was in the game. This isn't the usual. This was the music that was in fucking Twilight Syndrome. It's not labeled. Will it even let me? I'm already on the second island. None of this is labeled. Obviously, I'm not going there first. Are you kidding me? Where's my pet? What does the report card say? Or no, it was on the map that it shows them if they're X'd out or not. I knew there was a reason I was being so anal about checking the map. Okay, yeah, I get it. No, you know what? No. Actually, I was like, I get it. I'll go back. No, I'm not going to. Actually, what is this? Is that what it was? What is that? The library, right. I was like, what is this fucking building? Completely unimportant building. Tell you what. Somehow, it is quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Is it really safe to go inside? What's gonna be in there? Like, what if the code's wrong? What if Nagito was lying and whoever was saying that, Chiaki probably, that the gun would shoot us if we put in the wrong thing was right?
You are a boy, right?
It's so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you? It's not glitching around them anymore. There's also that countdown. There's no time to stand around.
I'm gonna do it!
Damn right! It's our last chance to get inside! I'm starting to feel nauseous from the thrills, the chills, the kills. No way she'd say that. Should I just light my board on fire? Should I just throw it away? Hello? Oh god, I've forgotten. Ah, if you're gonna let it out, why not do it in the Tupperware I keep with me?
Dumbass.
Hey, now's not the time to fuck around. It's not glitching around them anymore. It used to glitch around them. It's not glitching around them. But it didn't show them pop up. What is going on? Oh god, is she gonna still be all weird? Mikon wasn't all weird. She's all weird. It's going to be alright. You don't have to worry. I will protect my young master. Now then, let's go forward together. Make one of the already dead ones put it in. Where's Byakuya? Make Tero put the code in.
Shut
What the
up.
hell? Don't treat me like a kid.
This is your leader's order.
I've forgotten! God, I loved doing that. Except it's not him! I wish I could get excited about seeing Byakuya, but it's literally just some fucking guy. Believe that hope lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order. Yeah, she's got that one under control.
What?
What was that? I told her that you only understand piggy talk. Oh, is she still in Gullible Zone? Also, Jesus Christ, I've forgotten about everyone. I said, you're so cool in piggy talk. I've forgotten.
Give me the name of my family.
I'm going to kill you. Hang on, I'm getting so riled up. I'm actually like too hot down here. I was worried that my basement was gonna be too cold to stream in, but this room is like surprisingly well insulated. The vent does a great job, and I'm sweating right now, actually. Ah. Big fucking shock. Get zapped. Also, I think the new meds also contribute to me being sweaty. I think that's a side effect. Hajime, the password, please. Were you not there? You didn't hear it? Why am I the one putting it in? Why is Nagito the only one that's not coming back? Have we seen everyone now? Hang on. Yes. Yeah, all of them are back except Nagito. Yeah, I know. $11037, right?
It's gonna be fine.
There's no need for you to worry. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Now then, let's open the door to the future. I'm not doing any of that, by the way. The game is doing it automatically. I've been streaming 45 minutes? No fucking way. It's been 30 seconds. Beyond this door, the future is waiting. A sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward. So not the Hope's Peak from the first game, that's for sure. What's going on outside?
Is this a trial ground?
Oh!
But why am I at a trial ground?
So it could be the Hope's Peak from the first game.
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
It wasn't decorated.
By the way...
Huh?
Where did everyone go?
I don't think they're real, girly pop.
Everyone?
What? Yeah. Something's wrong? What did I do? What do you mean, what did I do? Hajime, are you responsible? No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is... Yeah. This world? Yeah. I said no one else, I didn't think anyone else is gonna die. Are people going to actually come back to life? He made a point of saying 5. Monokuma did. Stage clear? That is a bit of fucking video game music! Smile and open. 7, 6, 5. Bitch! What? Well, I'm glad it didn't play to the end of this. Oh, her little gamer's backpack. I'm glad I didn't play till the end of this in my previous stream, because one, it's been 50 minutes, and that would have been too long. I would have fallen asleep. But then I would have had to sit on this for 4 days? Bitch! See, now I can just keep going. Ooh! Yeah! I'm gonna save it in a new slot so I can go back and relive what I just lived. You fucking kidding me? Heading to the school trip. Is that supposed to be like speaking? It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. Hang on, is this continuing a thought? Hang on. Ooh. I can't open it. It was actually shaking rather intensely. Oh, it turned the thingy off. The atmosphere is gone. The room I was in. It was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me, it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. I mean, me right now for sure. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent, detecting regularities among irregularities won't be that difficult. How boring. Is this Nagito? Yeah, okay, yeah. Do you like ships? Like a boat? Oh. The question marks is not Nagito. Unless... Sorry, brain flubbed. On the other side of the dark room I heard a voice. It's not dark anymore. It was clearly directed at me. Haha, you looked like you were having fun, so that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right? Ships? Ah, that's right. That's it. So this is a ship. You just realized that now? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The silence was starting to bore me. Instantly, I saw his true character. The overfamiliar attitude, the friendly smile. But under that thin skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor, like some kind of putrid slime. In a sensible way, of course. Of course! How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who were already finished. creeps. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komaeda. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me, so to share a room with a person like that? Yep, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky? Ah, so that's your talent then. What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly, that's because I have luck as well. Oh, that's because I have luck as well, sorry. Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possess, huh? Don't tell me I'm Makoto again. Am I Makoto? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope's Peak Academy too, right? So you're one of us? Ah, but that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? How boring. Sorry, Makoto wouldn't be like this. Makoto tries a little bit harder to play the good guy. Ah, sorry. I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. Huh? This world is full of boring people. Is this a call-out? The fact that I said that I didn't feel like there was enough connections between the characters? People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of these bastards, the world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Perhaps, does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. I'm so glad that the spoilers I have for this game seemed to be so minor in comparison to this. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do? Now that you've ended up like this, there's nothing you can do, right? Wait, boring. Is this Junko? Because it sounds like they're planning to do something like crazy and fucked up, like imprison a bunch of students and make them kill each other. And they talk about boring. If it is, then I'm upset at myself for not catching on to that a little bit earlier. Listen well, using people is a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person just as they used me in the past. That person. Are you talking about ultimate despair? But how? I mean, they're already... I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me, even now it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. Then, will I be able to see her again? The nails. Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? Junko's red nails. And this time, the fucking gray eyes! Bitch, I was gonna call this like at the very beginning that it was triplets instead of twins. Will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much? Hate? Then explain your hand. Ah, this? Bitch, this is spooky as hell. The eye contact, the hand, the music. Ah! The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Show us the back of the hand. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. I see. So you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know? Because she's my sworn enemy. Because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power. And for that, Wait, huh? Do I hate her? Huh, that's strange. Huh? Ah, look out the window. We're finally here. Is this a flashback? What is going on? You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. Huh? I already know because I am loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. I don't know about that one, actually. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? Yeah, I guess that makes sense that it would be a flashback. Chapter 0, heading to the school trip. No shit. So what the fuck? Oh my god, I can't type. Huh? Couldn't have said it better myself! What is this? It's a door. Right! This is how this game started. There's a door. Huh? A door? Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? A violin? No one else is here? Huh? Isn't this a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient ruin with everyone else. Okay, so this is not a flashback, this is current. And I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground. But then why? It's not connecting. Yeah. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before. When we were all gathered in that classroom just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island? It was last time. Oh, he's got his wine, not the tropical one.
This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Huh? Did he say what I think he just said? Yes, he definitely said it. He said, "Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy." But why would this place be Hope's Peak Academy? And not just that. What is the graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? Is this gonna be like the final trial in the first game? Where they had to figure out all the secrets? But they had more hints. They had clues there. This is a surveillance camera. Why would there be a surveillance camera inside the school? I wonder, does this have the same purpose as the surveillance cameras on Jabberwock Island? If so, who's watching us? Is it whoever's controlling Monokuma? No map. I mean, that was never that helpful in the first place. Okay, pet's still normal. Pet's still regular as hell. What is this? In a normal classroom, there'd be a window, but instead, there's this iron plate bolted here. When I tried knocking on it with my fist, looks like it's a pretty thick iron plate. Is this to keep us trapped? What the heck? This place, where iron plates are covering the windows inside the classrooms. Is it really Hope's Peak Academy? There's a violin on the wall. No way it's gonna show me the damn time. This clock doesn't have any hands. A clock without hands is meaningless. Why would something like this be in a classroom? So who the fuck was Nagato talking to? Anyone? Oh! I saw the lad up there. Does this monitor serve the same purpose as the monitors on the island? If so, this would be under Monokuma's supervision, right? Is this place really Hope's Peak Academy? Damn it, what's going on? My thoroughness once again rewards me.
No.
It's a different kind of guy. Giraffe wall? Leave here? No. Okay, yeah. It does the same thing. Dude, the transition this whole time, I thought it was just a cool transition. It was fucking... It was foreshadowing, dude! Ah! Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. I need to take my shoes off so I can get up on my little feetsies. At least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope's Peak Academy. Is this creepy place the Hope's Peak Academy that I've admired for so long? It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the fun house. That's right. That's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? Then I'll go and definitely clear things up. For sure that's what's gonna happen. I don't get to have a map. So obviously I'm gonna check out everything besides the gymnasium. Cause literally what the fuck? Oh, I do have a little map here. I'm trying to... I don't have a good enough memory to know if this is what the first game's layout was. Despair Hotel. Right. Will it let me back in? Oh, it will. There's no reason to stay in here. 1A. It's not the same layout as the Twilight Syndrome. I have a AV room. Store. Stairs. I can't click on anything. Nurse. Bathrooms. School zone on the first floor. Since I didn't play the first game myself, I don't have enough familiarity really with the floor plan, but this feels like it's right? The AV room was something that was locked until the end. Guess I'll go to the gym. Gymnasium is here, right? Alright, I'm going inside. Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower away anymore. So I braced myself and cautiously opened the door. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. Cool. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting on me on the other side of that door. Yeah, that's the gym for sure. It's the same gym. It was a normal gymnasium. There they are.
Damn right.
Yo, Hajime.
Yo,
You heard the announcement and came here too, right? You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all this? Monokuma said this place was Hope's Peak Academy or something? Back at school, back at school! My brain is imploding. That cannot be possible.
Well, yeah.
You're right. Any way you look at it, it's impossible. Hello! How does it feel to return to the long-awaited Hope's Peak Academy? You. Hey, where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time? What a shock! I just told you guys this is Hope's Peak Academy.
Of course not.
There's no way in hell that's true.
No.
Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope's Peak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway. What's left of it?
What?
Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope's Peak Academy fell to ruin. You were serious about that? I don't believe it. But of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserved to be ruined for. What do you mean?
I don't like this.
Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope's Peak Academy, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic? I do. Me, Pogo, I do.
Fine.
Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. He's talking to me, he's talking to Pogo. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. Someone?
Don't fuck with me.
Enough with this bullshit, just spit it out already. Where'd you take us, you bastard? Though I'm not certain of my memories, I believe we've entered the ancient ruin, and
In other words,
it means I made this Hope's Peak Academy between the door to the ruin and the inside of the ruin. What do you mean, between?
Hey.
What do you mean, made?
what's this?
Oh my! Are your minds getting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good, very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment? You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way!
It's nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like that. It's just a simple graduation exam. Then What is the graduation exam?
Hey,
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know? On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
are you sure?
But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. My mind has the grumblies is my new term for ADHD. Yeah.
So,
That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Huh? We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we'd stay here.
That's right.
Actually, mine is getting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy is a good way to deal, or a good way to say hyperfixation. Me when I'm hyperfixating and just doing all the research. This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now!
no.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Are they gonna be here? Oh my god. Main cast?
Hey,
Meaning you guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives. So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean? I have dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout Hope's Peak Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So, please rest assured and strive to do your best during your field trip. And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, which I don't believe. Or do I believe it? I don't know. He kept saying U5. And if the survivors of the previous game are here, that means more than half of the people will need to die. What is going on? Outside world? Main cast? Somehow, I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey.
Like, he kept insisting that this place is Hope's Peak Academy. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How do we make it back to Hope's Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
it cannot be.
There is no place for Hope's Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I didn't want to go back to a creepy place like this. It's so weird seeing the new characters on the old setting. What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on the island. This building, is it really Hope's Peak Academy? I mean, we didn't see what was outside at the end of the previous game. They very well could have walked out onto Jabberwock Island. This is the Hope's Peak Academy I've been admiring for so long? What in the world is going on? Like, if they were in a fake Hope's Peak Academy that Monokuma had built into this ruin. Damn it. Why is this happening? Why? I was finally able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I wanted to become Hope. If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talent and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all. If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why do I have to go through something like this? Yeah, how did Hajime end up here? Hajime, did something happen? Huh?
Hey, bastard.
Now's not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do it!
As long as I don't beat the crap As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey,
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation? Even though Chiaki and Monami are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of.
you serious?
So they're not World Ender? Then we really were tricked by Monokuma? However, the Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monami never once denied that. Even if they're our allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. I think he explicitly said exactly that, actually. Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation. But if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even just her being with us would have been a big help. So what should we do? Well, that's obvious. If we're gonna get out of here safely, we have to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been?
Alright!
Alright! I'm gonna do it!
yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we might be able to learn about something. About Hope's Peak Academy, about ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we can just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine. Hey, we can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island, right? If that's the case, let's all leave this island behind by any means. Or let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course!
Hell yes! He's right. Now's not the time to bemoan how unlucky I am. Where this place really is, what's happened to Hope's Peak Academy, none of that matters. What's important is I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now. But Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. He should already know that we'd never choose to stay on this island. This is like the same, like with the tapes in the first game. Because the world ended. And so they chose to stay in Hope's Peak Academy because it was safer. This is that same sitch, I'm assuming. So what are we gonna do? Can we start already? But what are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building?
even so.
Even so, I don't think we'll find the answers to all our questions inside this damn building. Well, I'll just go on ahead for now. Bye!
Whoa!
Hey, you're already going?
Jeez.
What is that idiot thinking running ahead without being cautious?
Man.
She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However,
Cool! Normal music! Regular times here! It will be fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives.
alright!
So we should do our best as well. Like they say, it is not scary if everyone stops at a green light. Hey. What? If we stopped at the green light, we'd never reach our goal.
Jeez. You're pathetic.
Akane already took off on her own. It might be faster if we split up and look around too. Like Sonia said, there's no more killing. We don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Then let's get this over with and go home.
Later.
I'll go on ahead. I'll see you guys later. With those brief words, Fuyuhiko left the gymnasium.
Excuse me?
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Sonia took a deep bow, then left the gymnasium. Well, Kazuichi, you and me. Miss Sonia?
Sonia!
Please don't leave me! I'll be in danger if I'm left alone! Oh, come on. Kazuichi chased after Sonia, who had just departed and left the gymnasium. I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more. Just a bit more and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual, peaceful, everyday life. The only thing we can do is advance toward that hope. Even though I don't understand, and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening. For the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely going to go home. Okay. And now to the intense music. Oh! Got him.
I knew you could do it.
Thanks. I'm gonna be rich by the end of this. Has my pet shitted? Is there anything in here? Not a thing. Cool. Guess I'll leave. Oh, hey, Sonia. This is not where we came in from. Huh? That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. Is this Monokuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down. 5th floor now. Sonia? This hallway, there's a strange feeling to it, no? As if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movement.
I am concerned.
Is it just me? This is honestly sick as hell. I should do this in my house. I wish I could look all the way up. Brother, what's the point if I can't go in anywhere? If I look around that corner and Sonia's gone. Wrong corner. There she is. Oh, I can go in the dojo? Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building to make sense. I'd given up on looking at every single monitor and camera, but I'm doing it again now. Does this monitor serve the same purpose as the monitors on the island? If so, this would be under Monokuma's supervision, right? Is this place really Hope's Fake Academy? It's gonna say the same thing every time, but I'm going to look at it every time now. Damn it, what's going on? It's armor and a helmet. Did the map developers design this to reflect a Japanese dojo? Map developers. What's this? Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma. Can't wait for this. No, please let me read it. Please let me read it. Why is a manga with such a suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this? Please let me read it. Let's start with history first, class.
Hey,
Reading manga is the 3rd best way to learn about history. Then what's the first, you ask? That depends on the person. So just as I thought, Monokuma made this. That totally explains how suspicious it looks. Please let me read it. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Yes! Fine, I'll look at it. Yes! I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. Fuck yes! Show me this thing. I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy's history, excuse me, as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. The story begins with an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders of various industries. They don't actually show you the manga. Yeah, oh, that's tragic. I want to flip through the pages. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak Academy's teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope's Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it's also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope's Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. I wonder if some dedicated fan artist out there has made this manga, me when I'm from Wisconsin. I bet it's out there somewhere, but I'm not going to be able to search for it until I finish this game, because I'm not getting any more spoilers. I was saying before you got in, I'm so glad that the spoilers that I got were so minor and nothing to do with what has just happened, because wow, Jesus Christ. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent, so they decided to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department, who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope's Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only cared about the brand. TBH, the traitor reveal is so contextual, I figured it wasn't too much of a spoiler. Yeah, I was like, all I knew was who it was and not any of the context. And even now, I am very confused about the context. With this, Hope's Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. To create Hope's Peak Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. Makoto? My friend Makoto? But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Yeah, they didn't go in the first game about why that happened. They were just like, yeah, it did happen. That's right, it was the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. Hello? Huh? The ending was so sudden, like a manga that's suddenly canceled in the middle of its run. Plus these phrases mentioned at the end of this manga, the tragedy, and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, these names are so melodramatic. There's no way these incidents really happened, right? This manga only mentions the names, so I don't really know the details, but no, it'd just be a waste of time to wonder about the things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The Reserve Department, that department was only built to collect money. I was one of those Reserve Corps students, right?
But hold on.
That's weird. Oh, you're here again. Ah, the thing that's weird is you, of course. Huh?
Hey!
Why did you forget that you were part of the Reserve Department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So, I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that, too. What do you want me to say?
By the way...
on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of those reserve course students.
I got it!
Or you willingly sealed those memories for yourself. Huh? Just didn't want to believe it. You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. It happens pretty often. Not that I know anything about that, though. Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it.
Come on!
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a reserve course student. Damn it! What the heck? Reserve Department has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Not the manga itself, just what Monokuma told us afterwards. This cherry tree is in full bloom. Maybe a tasteful sight to see a blooming cherry tree inside a dojo. But in this situation, it just looks bizarre. I bet you this one says the same thing, but I'm looking anyways. This cherry tree is proudly displaying its full blossoms. The falling petals add to the elegance of the scene. If Hyoko and Peko were here, it would have looked truly picturesque. Why specifically those two, Hajime? All of a sudden. Just those two? For their sakes as well, I will definitely go home. That target seems pretty far away. If the production team had more time, there could have been a mini-game here. Wait, what am I saying? Good shit. There's a straw post. I guess that means it was used for training. Cool. There are a bunch of wooden lockers here. Each of them has a traditional looking woodblock key sticking out of them. I guess they're just for show. There's nothing in particular that looks like a clue. Okay. Is it gonna be just like one obvious, hey, I'm a clue in each room? And then a bunch of other random shit to look at. This is a surveillance camera. Why would there be a surveillance camera inside the school? I wonder, does this have the same purpose as a surveillance camera on Jabberwock Island? If so, who's watching us? Is the controller, is it whoever is controlling Monokuma? Same as the last camera. Cool. I guess, get me out of here. I remain on the 5th floor. Oh! Kazuichi, my friend Kazuichi. Oh! I can go in 5A. Let's talk to my friend first.
What's going on?
This hallway, it's kind of creepy. I can't go to places that I should be able to go to. It's like some rule is being enforced for no reason. It's like there's an invisible wall or something. Yeah. Oh my goodness. What a time. What a time. Whoa! There she goes. Goodbye, Snaky Me. It wants to give you something. I will take it. Great. I'm not going to be able to use coins anymore. Okay. Wonder what it'll be. I've gotten almost exclusively Snaky Me. Okay. I'll go back and check out 5A. Were those the only two places? The coins are here mostly for a new game. Blazzello. Cool. Oh wait, if I do a new game, do I get to keep the coins? Because I'm kind of already thinking about if I want to replay this or not. Oh, okay. Obvious clue that I will look at last. Metal slabs are covering portions of the classroom where windows would usually be. To go so far as to cover the windows like this, does he really want to keep us locked inside? But why? Oh wait, no, that's the same thing. I thought I was clicking on the camera. There we go. There's a violin on the wall in this room as well. What the fuck? Did I not click the camera? Jesus Christ. And only for it to have the exact same text. I'm shocked, I'm surprised. Clock with no hands, presumably. What time is it right now? I can't see outside. Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy. Times 2. I don't even know if it's night or day right now. Brother, weeks could have passed. They could have taken more memories. Cool. Anything else over here? Just the door to leave. Cool. I believe so. Oh, cool. Oh, god dang it. This is another manga. I need to figure out if I'm going to be saying manga or manga, because I'm kind of just floating in between the two, and apparently I'm going to be saying this word a lot. It's laying on top of the desk. This one is a manga for morons, The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Huh. Wasn't The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy mentioned in that other manga, too? That's why Hope's Peak Academy went bankrupt, and it was the trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. So glad I get to see those words so many more times. If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little more about that incident? The art style on this one is severely different. I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here is, as the name suggests, the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamukura, a student in the funhouse. They said that they were the founder? I remember that name because I took a long time to make sure I was saying it right. Izuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding a superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. To protect such a rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origin and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who is known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope's Peak Academy's student council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. That must be that one classroom from the first game. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and concealed the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making the knowledge public, it stoked the fires of the Reserve Corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated, and the uprising began. And that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Eventually that incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Works cited Danganronpa/0. With a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? Monokuma already said everything is true for realsies. There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy. What irony! For a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident? A talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. Oh, you should be lucky you're incompetent. Damn it. He always has to lead up to something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But ultimate hope. Nagito mentioned that before too, but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. Okay, Hajime. Let's focus on that part. That's right, the reserve department. Here it said that the reserve corps students in the reserve department began uprising. Don't let Kazuichi see that, because he already has been suspicious of Hajime for a while. Then what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. Yeah, for sure, Hajime. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. So you think? You're missing school memories, silly boy. Tragedy of Hope's Peak has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Anyway, I've learned about the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is a far worse incident, right? What kind of incident was it? And who's this other student that isn't Izuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up. Cool, I'm still gonna take the time and be thorough. Oh, it's the same book, but on a completely different part of the screen. Did I see everything up here? I couldn't go in. Oh, hang on. I forgot how disorienting this was. I couldn't go in here, right? Right. Can I go down now? Everything else was closed off. There's just the one classroom that I could go in the dojo, right? Really important to play Pokemon Go right now. Oh, Chibi me! Well, apparently there's something I'm missing. Since I can't go anywhere else. Oh! I can go in here now. I couldn't before. I'm being very specifically led. Raw! What the hell is this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already. Cool. Will it let me see the bodies? Same old, same old. Same old, same old. This looks like a plastic tarp. Why is this left out like this? Clean up after yourselves, will you? Hajime's judgy. I've seen this in movies before. It's a refrigerator for preserving dead bodies. At least, that's what it looks like. But that's not possible, right? Keeping dead bodies in a high school biolab isn't something you should joke about. It just feels so forced. This idea should have been canceled during development or something. What am I thinking? Oh! The lad!
I've been found!
I'm gonna be rich by the end of this. None of the lights are on, though. That was a whole thing in the previous game, how many lights were on. Oh! There's another manga just lying around here. This time the title is Manga for Morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic events in human history. I knew it. The next one would obviously be about this incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic events in human history, huh? Dang, good thing I'm not doing this on a drinking game night, because it would be exactly two things, two phrases. Hajime saying huh, and this phrase right here. And I would be blasted. Just what was that incident really all about? It might turn out to be something lame. I'm not sure. Hajime, I'm not so sure about that. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. Oh, they got that creepy Nagito background. A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved with such horrifying incidents. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? Yeah, probably. Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence. Junji Ito reference. Yeah. I am like woefully unfamiliar with Junji Ito's work. I need to get into that. The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger. Trigger? I hardly know her! At first, the uprising by the Reserve Corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. We should absolutely get into Junji Ito. I've wanted to for a while. My brain, like, when it comes to consuming new media, is very particular. But, like, I know that I would love Junji Ito. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak killed the weakest among them, and soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear, as if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times, when senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths, to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism, coup d'etats began occurring around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain, just war. I love the Magnus Archives. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy. A group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they used them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers, I still have Chihiro's note card right here from when I wrote Chihiro instead of Chiaki. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic events in human history. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. So now we have 3 different groups: Ultimate Despair, Future Foundation, and World Ender. And I don't know how any of them play into each other. Was there talk at some point of Future Foundation and World Ender being the same? I can't recall. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is definitely all made up. For sure, Hajime. I mean, this is really true. What, is Monokuma not going to bounce up at the end of this one? Then what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant? What's happened to them? There he is! Hey, are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you? Oh, this is a different song than the usual. Who would enjoy reading something like this? Oh my, you don't like manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Enough! What's with this messed up manga? I think I'm saying manga differently every single time. I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you to not remember that, such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though, thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brains. This incident really happened, and I actually forgot about it? I imagine you stuck in the situation worried about what happened to Culver's. Real! Real as hell! This... Okay, yeah. There's no way that's possible.
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real.
Hello.
Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. Me and the Purge just like absolutely looting the Culvers. I see, so that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning. Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know? On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate. But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. He's trying to make us feel despair toward the outside world, so we'll want to stay on this island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps. No, that's definitely it. The tragedy. Whether or not this incident really happened, what in the world is this ultimate despair group? They're devoted to a certain student who guided Hope's Peak Academy to its destruction. Izuru, right? I don't know. If it was Izuru, wouldn't they just be saying Izuru? Are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as the ultimate despair, they're high school students, right? Well, if they were actually able to do it, and I guess that's why they were called Ultimates, then are the killings we're involved in connected to them as well? It's no use. I'm going to freeze to death. I'm at my limit. I need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. Phew, that was close. I nearly froze to death. So where should I go next? Yeah, what other random room has now opened up for me? Not 5C. You know, I saw Kazuichi. Oh, 5B? I think that's the new one. But then I didn't check to see if Sonia was also still there. Do I have a new friend in the hallway? No. Where are my friends? 5B, I said, is the new one? 5A is the one we saw 5A. Yeah, that's the guy with the gun. assuming this is gonna be about the ultimate despair. Huh! There's despair on the wall. Here's my friend! Okay. No, I should ignore it. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see him. I'm not. Why, hello, Hajime! I hope you're doing pleasingly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right? What are you doing here?
No.
Well, there was another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. Teehee, I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth? I should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots. I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up, what did you need to tell me? It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting so long for. Surprise! It's about ultimate despair. Huh? Ahem. Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days, it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. A high school girl? Lady Junko Enoshima! Junko Enoshima. As the former ultimate despair, she created despair brimming with charm and humor. And she created the ultimate despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group. Hold on a sec. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
Unbelievable.
Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it. That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the high school echelons of power. Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat? Then what was their purpose? What? That little, huh? I like that. Like I said, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do that without any purpose. I should have talked to Fuyuhiko first if I knew he was going to join in on this conversation. Now whatever I say, he's just gonna, or when I talk to him, he's just gonna summarize this conversation.
Hey,
It was Junko Enoshima's despair. Huh? For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her everything is despair. What the hell? With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea had been slammed right into their minds. I can read. And so the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. Junko's limbs. And in that weird ship scene, Nagito had what I was assuming was Junko's arm because it had the red fingernails on it. Interesting. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Enoshima. Like believers making offerings to their god. I love the Magnus Archives. Like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Enoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, They completely believed it was something they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible.
What?
Do you know about the final days of the Reserve Corps students during the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? Final days?
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history. Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the Reserve Department?
of course.
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so, the 2,357 students of the Reserve Department all committed mass suicide? Hello? Mass suicide?
What'd you say?
All 2,357 students? Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. One person was excluded, huh? Is that me?
What?
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. Doesn't scare me at all. I mean, Junko Enoshima is already dead. Huh? Yeah, he remembers from reading the file that we got at the roller coaster that had the all the stuff about the killing school life. Whoa! Was not expecting this image. Junko Enoshima jump scare. Oh, it updated. Well, what say you? Hey, Fuyuhiko, is it true what you said? Junko Enoshima is really dead? What? You didn't see? There's a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life in that Bloody Classroom. Bloody Classroom? No, wait. What was that you said about the Killing School Life? Yeah, there it is! Like the killings we were involved in, they were killings that happened at Hope's Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. The Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey,
For a manga about the Killing School Life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed Killing School Life was Junko Enoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima is dead. Turns out that the Killing School Life was part of the whole biggest, most awful, whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of the former students of Hope's Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Hope's Peak Academy, and she took away their memories. That's just like us. Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being cruel. There's a limit to being a cruel asshole. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing?
No.
The students of Hope's Peak Academy are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up. But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed. Junko lost to the students she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. Then Junko is no more. He keeps saying it. They keep saying it. And that makes me believe it less every time they say it. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter. Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore. Can we get a count on how many times they have told me that Junko's dead? Then, who is our enemy? If Junko Enoshima is already dead, are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? One. That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings we're involved in resemble that Killing School Life. Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but an imitation is just that, an imitation.
no shit.
The students from Hope's Peak Academy stopped the real deal. There's no way we'll lose to some fake. But if this is really an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? The cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere, just like the surveillance cameras during the Killing School Life? Killing School Life! Ultimate Despair. Hello, Monokuma? You've been throwing ellipses at me for like 5 minutes now. Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh? What? Do you have a problem with that? Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh well, I'll just raise the flag. Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's going to happen if you do that?
Ooh,
One step at a time.
exciting.
You're getting closer to clearing my character out. You're not making sense again.
Well now.
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. I was gonna, after the conversation, go through and actually see how many times they said Junko Nishima is dead. But since the conversation is dragging on, I must know. Yeah, okay. Here's one. Junko Nishima's dead. I am gonna not count asking. I'm gonna count, like, stating it. Junko Nishima, which means Junko Nishima's dead. That's 2. Junko failed. She took her own life. Junko is no more. 3. No reason to fear someone who's dead. Junko Nishima isn't alive anymore. 4. Four times. Okay. I'll raise them flags like crazy. Should I talk to him again? Will he say something different? What a surprise! Do you want to hear about the Ultimate Despairs again? No, I don't really need you to. Even though the term Ultimate Despair refers to a group these days, it's actually a term used to describe Junko Nishima, the original Ultimate Despair. He just started on his own. As the former Ultimate Despair, she created despair brimming with charm and humor. Okay, I'm gonna speed through this. It's fine already, you don't have to keep explaining. Huh? It's fine already, but I'm just getting to the good part. Good part or not, I've already heard this from you before. My bad. Okay, was that everything in this room? No little things to look at? I know they're all going to be the same, but I have to. I need to be thorough. God damn it, you made me want Culver's. Oh yeah, no, it's way past Culver's clothes. Okay. Just out of curiosity, if I talk to Fuyuhiko, how many more times will we say that Junko is dead?
Hey.
Killing School Life is about how many former students of Hope's Peak Academy had their memories taken away and were forced to kill each other. Surveillance cameras throughout the academy were filming it and broadcasting it worldwide. The students of Hope's Peak Academy are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That messed up plan was a failure. Junko lost to the students of Hope's Peak Academy and took her own life. That's why Junko Nishima is no longer in this world. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Regardless, this situation we're in eerily resembles the Killing School Life. Assuming that someone is imitating what Junko did. Junko Nishima is already dead and there are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind this. Were they brainwashed by Junko into carrying out her will? I mean, the killings we're involved in resemble the killing school life that Junko caused. So we did say it again, but I'm not counting it because probably a lot of people didn't click on him again because I am just insanely thorough. Oh! Is this 4th floor now then? Huh? It changed to a different hallway again. It's so sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? No, I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. That's right. There's no more time for me to be surprised by something like this. Hi, Akane. Anything? Akane's twitching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. I still think there's gonna be a werewolf plot twist. Hey, what happened?
Based on my gut feeling.
Well, you know, it's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer. Huh? What do you mean? Who?
So...
I don't know. It's just my gut after all.
Just my gut.
Still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. I'm gonna scream and cry and lose my fucking mind. It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. It can't actually be the previous cast, right? It's gotta be some sort of twist. Okay, what's this layout looking like? Oh, motherfucker. Okay, can't go in there. Go this way first. Oh, that's where I came from. Looking at a map this way is extraordinarily disorienting. Oh yeah, this is totally the 4th floor. Cause this right here is where the whole fucking Kyoko pretending to make a scene here. Okay, which one can I go in then? Alright, okay. Moving down this way. What? Oh. It is a music room after all. Now what? This looks like a music room. I feel like I can see something strange. Do you? Yeah? Well, let's ignore the monument. Oh. I want this whole room to exist in my house. Where's the camera? There's a monitor and a camera in every room. Where's the camera? Ah. Really hidden. Anything else over on this side? Nope. Okay. It's a very nice looking grand piano. It might be very valuable. Ibuki might have been able to play on this. Which horrible thing to look at first? What is this? Words are floating in the air. This is like a hologram, right? The floating letters are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information a person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by the ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the whole group can go that far without Junko Enoshima rallying them. In a worst-case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins. We haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. My god, the dyslexia is really hitting. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? 15 students? Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who was part of the Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking from some other world. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? Hajime, we just read like 4 different mangas about it. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore. Maybe. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we've lost. The Academy Survivors. Add to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I'm really obsessed with this. Looks like it's some sort of monument? Why would there be a monument in a music room? Not just that, the mark engraved into the monument is the symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that symbol, there's a short passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy? Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Well, if the world is horrible and is basically already ended, if they're ending the world that's bad, would that be a good thing? Monokuma, he completely made it up. Cool. I need to check something real quick, because my bitrate turned red instead of being green like it usually is. But I don't know exactly what that means. But my stream is still streaming, apparently. So I guess that's all that matters. I guess that's all the clues in this room. It's finally confirmed. The Future Foundation is on our side, at least. They were founded by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy, and they took us in to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma. If he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs who caused the biggest, most tragic, oh, sorry, my bad. Set it out of order. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko and Ishima are making us go through this. Although this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What's that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was that ancient ruin. There's no way that's the research facility. There really is a research facility on this island. There should be other Future Foundation members here. Somehow there are still so many mysteries. Yeah. headache. Cool. Guess I'll leave. Where's it letting me in next? Oops. Hang on. This way. I assume bathrooms won't be one of the things that I can check out. Although there was a secret room behind the boys' bathroom in this floor. Oh, Kane's still here. Definitely feel like someone's getting closer. Her gut is pretty impressive. Sometimes it's strangely intuitive. Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. Kazuichi again. This feels different from a classroom. Yeah, I didn't even look at the place that we just went into. It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has that stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
Well...
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy going to be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already. Tell him, Hajime. List of subjects. There's something written on the blackboard. What's written here? Oh! It's just like mine. Why does Hiyoko have a little thing? Ultimate imposter. Yeah, it says... The thing behind it. I can't quite read it. Hope Speak Academy founder, right? Izuru... I can't quite read it or remember it. Anyway, list of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters. Just below that are names I've seen before. Oh, okay, cool. Look at it. An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. Hajime, why is that so overwhelming? This is a regular-ass portrait. I feel like I've seen it before, but the name etched into the placard says, Hope Speak Academy founder, Izuru Kamakura. Founder of Hope Speak Academy. And this name, Izuru Kamakura, doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery. I remembered that one from the funhouse all on my own. Just the... Oh, well, get that out of the way. Cool. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that, Kyoko Saionji is written there. What is this newspaper? Izuru's portrait looks like Hide the Pain Herald. I don't know if I know what that is. Oh, look at her. She looks so much older in this art than she did. What is this? It says Miss Hiyoko Saionji. That can't mean the same Hiyoko, right? Wait, is she actually older? I thought it was just an art style difference. I mean, the Hiyoko we knew, she was much smaller and looked more childlike. It's pretty much her defining feature. I can't believe, I was like making a joke. I literally thought it was the art style. I didn't think it'd be a plot point. photo in this newspaper. In a way, I can see the resemblance to Hiyoko, but her height and figure. I didn't fill that up. Come on. I mean, I would say, you know, maybe it's just like a, you know, Hiyoko Jr. situation, but I don't think that's how this game is gonna work. It's too different from the Hiyoko we knew. What does this mean? This guy. Oh! I didn't realize that's what it was called. Well, I'll pull it up again. Compare. What does this mean? Hmm? This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hiyoko's older sister or something? No, it says Hiyoko Seonji here. Oh, then Hiyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name. An older sister with the same first and last name?
I mean...
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hiyoko. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister?
Yeah...
Well, it's not like I was that close to her or anything.
Wrong.
She doesn't have an older sister. Hiyoko is the Seonji family's only daughter. She doesn't have a sister then a relative? No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Hiyoko. Huh?
Of course not!
What are you saying? Hiyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this. Kazuichi, I'm still trying really hard to like you. You're making it so difficult. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well...
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt? What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Today, I'm feeling white.
Wait, what? I've never heard that voice acted line before. Well, regardless, all the clues I've provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck? This is the truth? If this is the truth, then the Hiyoko in this newspaper... Does the newspaper have a date? They usually do. Same Monaco. I was like, what if... do they have a line for if he's feeling black? That feels not like the it feels that would feel weird. Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hiyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist?
Hey!
Could it be related to that list of subjects over there? Huh? Hajime, you just looked at it. If it says subjects, maybe it means there was some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hiyoko's body? Oh, what am I saying? Just saying it out loud sounds messed up. What experiment? If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under that list of subjects. But what kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
What's going on? It better not have anything to do with time travel. Okay. My god, you're right. Yeah. That's the same guy for sure. It's extremely overwhelming. Cool. I love that I can look at the monitor in both places. Oh!
Huh? Are you serious?
Yeah. Okay. Flowers on top of the desk? Plus, they look strange to me. Are my eyes just tired? Okay, again, I was like, this is an art style thing. Nope, that's okay. Did I already talk to Kazuichi? I'll talk to him again.
No, he's screwed?
That list of subjects seems really dangerous.
Hey.
Don't tell me all this killing is gonna have some psychotic conclusion like it's some experiment. Cool. There are letters floating in the air like the music room from earlier. Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. I guess I should read it. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. Snuck up on me. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Juko Inoshima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Juko Inoshima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is in order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds. It's pretty much an all-out war. The remnants of despair are the ones waging that war. There's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. Wow, look at that art. Oh! Okay, with this you've totally raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime! You shall now go on to the next stage. Next stage? You guys are just gonna drop me off on 3rd floor once I'm out of here? I should have talked to Kazuichi again, see if he had any comments on that. He probably wouldn't. Damn it, not again! It's always different from the last time. I guess when that flag Monokuma mentioned is raised, I moved to a different hallway than the last. But how can he do that? No, now's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it is just going to waste my energy. Sure. Okay, oops. Physics. Honestly, this interior decoration is sick as hell. Oh my god. Whoa. I feel like I've had a dream like this, in this exact setting. Oh. There it is. The rec room. Rec room. Sick! There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists inside a school. Also, the pool table is floating. Hajime? Don't know if you noticed, don't know if you care. Seems like he doesn't. Full peek. Oh, a couple of important things. There's a dartboard, but this is still a school, right? Or did Monokuma just randomly make up this place? Oh, gee, golly gee, lots of things to look at. There's a lot of different magazines here. Fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, sports, computer, travel. There's even a magazine about cameras. Mahiru would have been happy to see this. It's a nice, firm-looking leather sofa. It looks like it'd be comfortable for anyone to sleep on. It does not. I'm just gonna say right now, that does not look comfortable. Just gotta be real. Just gotta be candid about that. It's a file with Hope's Peak Academy's seal on it. It says confidential. This means that means this is a big secret, right? Why would an important document be here? Because Monokuma's just scattering shit about Hajime. Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously Monokuma is responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside this file. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labors to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. Hang on. My brain did not absorb any of those words. Let me go at it one more time. Wrong button. Okay, it's because those words mean nothing. What followed was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason, because it fits his knuckle tats. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope's Peak Academy was behind something like that? I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True hope, huh? Sick. Oh, you know what? I haven't been checking on my pet. She probably shitted everywhere. Oh my god. Hang on. I can't leave it like this. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. I can't skip over it. Can't believe I let it get so bad. It fell too deep in the plot. There we go. Sorry, my pet. When reality is crumbling around you, but you still have to take care of your Tamagotchi. Yeah! It's a file with Hope's Peak Academy's seal on it. The word confidential is written on it, so it must be a very important document. According to the document, you know, sometimes it's just like, you know, the little regular things that you gotta do to stay sane. Hope's Peak Academy was using the Hope Cultivation Plan to create true hope. Yes, I read this. True hope. That's weird. I don't really get it, but there's something... Oh. It's the same file? Wait. Oh my god. I hate this perspective thing. I legit thought that was two different files. Unbelievable. This hologram again. What's this one say? It looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have successfully succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we are unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others. So we have decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Great. Great. It says here that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on this island? Because Monokuma broke the magic stick, Hajime. This was like day one shit. Well, I guess it's not possible that the Future Foundation set all this up.
What's this?
My Hajime, if you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse. It's your fault! What is this hologram thing anyway?
Hey,
It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them. You can even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents. Possess many talents, you say?
no.
Well, who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all. There's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. Was that all in here? I think so. Yes. Oh! Looks like I'm in a different hallway again. I'm pretty much used to it by now, but even so... What is this space? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is just totally disconnected from reality. It's like we're in an MC Escher painting. I do love the little 8-bit music though. Don't even get me started. As if I didn't have enough trouble with this goddamn map. I fucking love chiptune. Cool. For Hina. Oh! Hey, Connie! You feeling alright?
Smells.
It's close. It's very close. Someone is coming. Akane's twitching her nose and examining her surroundings.
Based on my gut feeling.
They're definitely real close. At least that's what my gut is telling me. And then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see. My gut feeling is... They're both. Oh.
Yeah.
He's right. They're both. Both? What do you mean? I don't know any details. It's just my gut after all. Well, that's true, I guess. Alright. Feel better. This is so disorienting. I do love it though. I'm absolutely obsessed with this. Oh. Wow, the memories of this place. This must be a library. Yeah, Hajime, it's almost like it said that on the door. Monokuma probably left something here too. I should hurry up and find it. You say it like it's hard to find, Hajime. Same shit, different monitor. Ah, okay. Fuck all to look at in here. This hologram again. It must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails. I should read it. There's no doubt it's another clue. To Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naegi! My friend Makoto! Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep those people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. Wait. Is it this dyslexia or does this sentence not make sense? No, I think this one actually is not making sense. The six of you joined, so 6 not including Makoto. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. It's weirdly phrased, can confirm. Thank you, thank you. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. So Makoto is cool with just like killing these motherfuckers. What does this mean? This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Naegi. Wait, sorry, I thought it meant it was from Makoto. But he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? Makoto would never! So if it's to Makoto and it was saying this to the 6 of you, that is the correct number. I have seriously considered getting chip 2 knuckle tats. Cool. Well, I trust Makoto with my life. So whatever he's doing, surely there's good reason behind it. I don't know where else. Okay, not there. You know what, let me pull this back up. Where the Christ was I? There we go. Man, we're really getting back to the beginning. Huh? Didn't I walk into a classroom? Yeah. This was supposed to be, what, 2B? I don't really get it, but, this looks like a laundry room. There's no use worrying about it, but I was in a school and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room. The laundry room was on the first floor, because we talked to Junko in it in the first game, and she never made it to the second floor. Also, oh, it's not going to say anything. I was like, if I look at this, what's wow, what's Hajime going to say? Will he have something to say about Junko, how she looks? Any sort of clue. But I can't look at it anyways. Ooh, I see the man.
No.
Yes. curiosity. Nope, I still can't open a map. Oh, I should check on the pet. Can't let it get as bad. Oh! It's a close one. Oh, right. Tab is when I'm outside the room. Will show me a map. Cool. So that is the only other thing. Wish they left that up for just like 2 seconds longer. This looks like a tablet computer. Looks like the power is on too. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Ooh. Neo-World program? This word, Neo-World. Well, first of all, it's 2 words. I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. The Neo-World program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. That'd be a sick album name. The Neo-World program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo-World program, individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer, Ultimate Neurologist, and Ultimate Therapist were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo-World program, I was gonna make that joke. I was gonna make that they all had a fucking microchip in their brain and that's why they're seeing glitches. Allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Bitch, I would have been right. I should have. I should make every joke that comes into my head. Hello? Additionally, the Neo-World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through use of the virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other purpose is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Literally, like, one of the main complaints I had about this game, about like halfway through, was like the wacky personality changes that each of the killers went through. Hello? Was it on purpose and not just bad writing? Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world? Program? A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflict, the trust I felt until now, it's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. Ah! I screamed loudly as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I am starting to accept that. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice!
You gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character out. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up? Including me too? Neo-World program.
Hiya!
Monokuma the Tur. Hey, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? Absolutely fucking not. From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it. Now, what time is it? It's 12:43. That just feels like a pretty good spot to stop for tonight. Got a good 3 hours of streaming in. That feels pretty good. My voice is a little sore and my water is almost empty. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. But I will absolutely be back tomorrow, like as soon as I get off work. I might even bring food down and try to like eat a meal during it, because I do not want to sit around and eat when I could be doing this game. Excited for tomorrow. Good night. Good night. It'll be about the same time, so yeah. Cool. I'm mega pumped about this. I really hope that we can see the cast of the first game. I will lose my mind. Okay,